Hi, my name's Adam White, and I'm here with Front Office Sports at IEG 2018, and we're joined by Erika Nardini, the CEO of Barstool Sports. Erika, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
I just want to talk to you a little bit about, obviously Barstool has built this cult following, you guys have grown up, and now you're looking to brands and you're monetizing that following. How have you guys been able to do it in a way that's been organic to where you haven't lost that voice and they've been able to interact with the brands that you work with?
Great question. So, I think what brands want most is our audience, and they want that voice, right? They want a brand that connects really authentically with its fans. They want to be part of that conversation. They want to be relevant as part of it. They want to achieve preference as part of it. So, we've been really fortunate. We've had great brand partners who like what we're about, who want to be part of that conversation and the relationship that we have with our fans. And we've been really creative about how we've incorporated them into that storyline.
Yeah, when it comes to those brands, what are they looking for when they come to Barstool? Are they looking, is it for exposure? Is it for, ROI? Obviously, you guys have a big client with AB InBev and doing the whole March Madness Bracket Busters.
Yeah.
Can you talk about kind of how that partnership
Brands are looking for two things. They're either looking for conversion, right? They are looking to move units, which we do, I would argue, better than anybody. Dave Portnoy always says, if you put us up against anyone to sell a car, Barstool will sell the car, and I believe that and know it to be true. But the second thing they're looking for is to be relevant and to resonate. And one of the hard things that's happening for brands right now is it's very hard to find a media company that really means something and that has a deep connection with its audience. And we offer that to brands, and we give them a place to play in that conversation in a way that they feel comfortable, we feel comfortable, and ultimately that the audience likes it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, obviously you've done a few. What's been the favorite campaign so far, if you can name one?
We've had a bunch of great campaigns. My favorite would be, we have two really interesting campaigns with Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. So we have a bunch of great partners. AB is a great partner, Kraft has been a great partner, Blue has been a great partner as of late. We just finished a program with them at March Madness. What we're doing with Dunkin' Donuts is we've really done a couple things. One is we had a combine last summer. So we pitted the bloggers against one another to see how they would perform in a traditional NFL combine. It was fun, it was funny to us, our audience loved it, we loved it, the guys had fun doing it. So it was a really organic way to create an event for a brand. The second thing we're doing for Dunkin' Donuts is where we're creating the Barstool Awards. It's something that Dave and the bloggers have always wanted to do. We are doing it on location, and Dunkin' Donuts is helping make it possible and really enabling us to do something that we always wanted to do editorially.
So with the Stoolie community and everything that they've built, what does that mean to you, and how do you use actionable data that you guys have on them to create content that you know that is going to be relevant for them and that's something that a brand can attach themselves to?
Yeah,
as well?
we look at data all the time. Our best people, you generally find people who work at Barstool doing two things: making content or looking how that content performs. So we look at how everything performs, we look at how it performs relative to one another. We look at where it performs, and one of the things that we see is that our audience on Instagram is different than our audience on Facebook, which is different than our audience on the blog or on the podcast. So what we spend a lot of time thinking about is, where do these audiences live? What do the different audiences want? How do we get them to see other stuff, and hopefully they'll like it? And then really making sure that we're using data to publishings at the right time, make them the right length, all those kind of things.
Awesome. Now, when it comes to partners, and last one here, are you guys creating content and then going out for the partners, or are you having partners come to you with ideas now?
Both. Mostly we create ideas that we bring to partners. But partners also have ideas that they bring to us, and we put our own spin on it, and so it's really collaborative how we work with brands.
Most exciting thing you have coming in the next year, in your opinion?
So we have a lot of exciting things. Yeah. So, Rough and Rowdy is tremendously exciting. I think we are disrupting entertainment and boxing with what we're creating. I think it's electric content. I think it's great value. I think the idea of pay-per-view on the internet is something that no one else is doing. So I think that's tremendously exciting. I think the work that we're doing in podcasts and social and the brands that we're building there are super disruptive and interesting. So those would be the two things.